Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special episode of Persona 4 Golden. This is a special episode because, as the title says, it is just going to be about Naoto Shirogane. That's right, I went back to previous saves, and I did a lot of different things to make sure that we had what was needed to get Naoto Shirogane to rank 10 in the social link. Turns out, it's not an easy thing to do. You need to have maxed out courage, and you need to have maxed out knowledge. Right now we are on October 21st, which is the day that Naoto becomes a part of our team and starts the whole process of getting to know her. We gotta go to the North Shopping District and talk to this man in black. The man in black is looking at me as if appraising me. Do you know about luminol reactions? What part of the body do you use to test DNA? What's the best way to obtain someone's email address? What 10 things can you learn about footprints? The man is bombarding me with questions for some reason. But with my unmatched knowledge, I answered every single time smoothly and easily. I see. You are quite an interesting young man. Do you know Naoto-sama? You know a detective by the name of Naoto Shirogane, correct? I do. Yes, I know you know him. Why'd you ask me that? Deliver this to him. You will understand. The man in black handed me a white card. Good day then. And he's gone. The man walked briskly away. It smells like a case. I should hand it over to Naoto. Alright, let's hand it over to Naoto. Naoto is in the school, I believe. Okay, it appears that Naoto is not at the school today, so we're gonna go back home, go to bed, and check tomorrow. Alright, it is now October 22nd. Let's see if we can find Naoto today. They're supposed to be in the school. And there she is on the first floor. Oh, sumimasen. Thank you for saving me. I apologize, but I have something I want to think about. Seems absorbed in thought about something. Seems that I need some sort of opportunity before I can become closer. Now that I think about it, I do have a card that the man in black gave to me. Here's this card. What's this? He said I'd understand. What's that supposed to mean? Would you please accompany me for a brief period? I'd like to hear more about what transpired when you were given this card. Please, it won't take long. I apologize. I wanted to talk someplace quiet. What sort of person gave this to you? A man with black sun. A man who knew I knew you.
I see.
Which means it's possible that he's been snooping around gathering information on you or me. Or even the case. The man must also know you well. He wouldn't have been trusted to deliver to anyone he didn't know. But this is a small town. He could easily have looked up my address. Why go to the trouble of giving the letter to you? Intriguing. Is he involved with the case? Or another case altogether? If it's me he's after, he could be anyone. Oh, I'll keep the card. The man is most likely still here in Inaba. I cannot drag you further into this. I can't back out now.
Huh?
Well, it's good to know you're worried about me, but
I apologize.
I seem to have a chin ear for other people's feelings. Yosuke-san told me before. I'll look into this card and report my findings to you. So, don't worry about me. As our leader, I know that you have a lot on your shoulders, so Naoto seems to be worried about me. I have a completely different impression of Naoto than when we first met, and I feel a faint bond forming between us. Dun, 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 dun. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fortune Arcana. I have established a Naruto that got essentially good the Fortune Arcana. You may experience bonuses from them. Naruto can now wake up a knockdown ally during battle. While we are here, why don't we chat a little? Yes, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Shall we go home now?
We talked about several aspects of the murders and went home. Oh, look who it is! It's Naruto. She's ready for us. Hey, what's up, girl?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, yep. You can spell me today. Naruto has asked me out this time since I have led assist the persona of the Fortune Arcana. I can become even closer than normal.
Yes.
Yes. Stomach of a floodplain. Seems Naruto has something to report about the card I gave her earlier. As you can see, nothing is written on it. It's just a plain white card. But it does feel a bit stiff, given its thinness. Without any indication of its contents, however, I have no idea who sent it. I chalk it up as a prank. Not worried about you. Quite common. If you follow every blind trail as a result of a prank, you get no investigation done. She's shrugging her shoulders. Excuse me. Yes, it's me. Yakushiji-san, what's the matter? Thief? In Shirogane Estate? Yes, I see. I don't keep anything in that room that I'd miss terribly. You've already reported this to the police, I assume? Then I'll leave the rest to you. As long as Grandpa is safe, it doesn't matter. I'd take my eyes off this case yet. I can't take my eyes off this case yet. Hung up rather quickly. Thief in the sleuth's house? No need for you to be so skeptical. That was from Yakushiji, my grandpa's secretary. It appears someone has broken into the Shirogane estate. Our room was targeted, and he wanted to know if I could think of any particular item the thief might have been after. Several items pertaining to me were also stolen from Grandpa's inventory. I don't know about those, but my belongings aren't of any particular value, so... Careful. You're right. This may have something to do with that card.
Thank you.
Regardless, you don't have to worry about me. We both have more pressing matters to attend to. I'm not sure how to react to you, worrying about me. Seems especially edgy. But I understand her more.
I'll see you again.
Practically against your will, I'll walk Naruto to her house before going home.
Welcome back.
Now we go outside, and we go directly to the shrine to pull some blessings, because we want to make sure the next time we meet with Naruto, or the next time Naruto is available, that our relationship is at its highest it can be, so that we immediately go into level 3, and we don't waste any opportunities. What do we got? Small? I bet it's small. Oh, it's mild. That's not bad. And it says we can become stronger soon, so we're already set. Already ready. Oh, hey,
Good morning.
Oh, rain. I don't like it. No one has turned up missing yet, but it still makes me uneasy.
Yo!
Yes, he forced himself under my umbrella. Make room for me too. This one's already full, dummy. Get an alto and make room under hers. Hey!
It's
Stay away
quite all
from her.
right.
Well, he's got to go. They'll catch a cold at this rate if you don't. What? Me? Her? Under the same umbrella? Heck with that. If I did that, it'd mean we practically we'd be like a couple. That's your problem because? Dude, how old are you? Shut up. Come on, let's trade spots. You know how stupid that sounds, right? Well, that's fine with me. Not though. Mind if I walk with you?
Hey!
Hey, who you calling stupid? Stop talking about me. Will you just make up your mind?
Excuse me.
I don't mind making room for whoever. I'm going with Nato.
Huh?
You? Why are you all of a sudden embarrassed? What? Third choice, huh? Not what I expected, but I have no objections. I don't need an umbrella in a drizzle like this. I'll show you all how it's done. Runs. Okay, Kanji. That idiot's gonna make himself sick. We're gonna be late if we don't hurry up. In the end, we didn't get to walk under the same umbrella. This is so sad. Who is it? Naoto!
Good day.
Hey, sounds so manly when you said that. I'm not quite used to meeting you here. Oh yes, there haven't been any further developments regarding the card. I suspect it's mostly a prank and poor test. I apologize for troubling you with it. It also seems calm, but maybe I should walk her home after school. That means she's gonna be available right after school. There she is. Hey.
Hello.
Oh yes, do you have time you can spare with me today? Come to think of it, someone had sent Naoto a mysterious card. Maybe it would be best if I walked her home. Since I have Alexis, or relationship powers. Naoto home. Oh, no! I'll be fine by myself! Oh, anyway. No. If you don't mind. Seems a bit relieved despite her protests. This. Another card? This was in my shoe locker. Oh, she's holding a sealed letter. Challenge for a duel? You're quite old-fashioned, aren't you? Measured by the name and the handwriting, the sender is a woman. She thoughtfully provided her year and class. When one factors in the heart-shaped seal as well, it's hard to imagine that this is related to my job in any way. In other words, there's no need to read it. I apologize. I wasted your time with pointlessness. How misleading. See a letter at a time like this. You want me to? Even if I read it, there's nothing I can do about it. Romantic entanglements are just that. Okay. Whether the sender is male or female, I have no intention of responding. I have no time to be dilly-dallying with callow love affairs. I assume the same is true for you? Saying that love me without even knowing me. Ludicrous. Let's go.
Senpai.
Would you like to stop somewhere on the way? There are still some questions I have regarding the murders. Naoto is taking the case seriously. Naoto can now perform a follow-up attack during battle. Shall we be off? We talked with Naoto about the burger
I'll see you again.
and walked her home. Alright, I
You're
believe
back.
it's raining. But as you can see, this is the 25th. Good old girl over here has the fridge stocked so we can make lunch for Naoto. Or we can go into... Actually, we can go into bed and just sleep the night away and have a chance at getting a dream with her, since it's raining outside. And even if it wasn't raining outside, we got Mr. Party Pooper here that wouldn't let us outside anyway. I'm going to choose to make lunch for her. I'm going to make grilled fish. To make grilled fish, you want a strong heat from far away. Ah, we can smell the tasty aroma that came up perfectly and it looked delicious. Toasty grilled fish. There's a little event here with Yukiko. And then, see who shows up. Today I'll talk about the history of food. It'll be a nice change. Among food history, one of the most interesting is the history of French cuisine. Now, French cuisine is representative of European food, but it actually stems from Italian food. A noble Italian girl married the French king in the 16th century, and that's when it crossed over, among other things. Like the fork. I can't imagine eating some things without a fork today. It's said that before the fork was introduced, everyone in France ate with their hands or just a knife. So, modern French cuisine, with its strict manners now, has its roots in Italian cuisine. How about that? Wasn't it interesting to see the world history through the lens of food? Lunch break! This is when we go and have lunch with Naoto the first time.
This is delightful.
I'm amazed you can cook so well, senpai. I'm a stranger to cooking, but perhaps I should learn to. And she should be down here on floor 1. There she is. Hey,
Hello.
good time? Come to think of it, someone had just set Naoto on Mr. card. We walked home. Oh, no, I'll be fine by myself. Same event. There. Same event. It's another letter. Oh no, it's a card. Oh, it's holding a card. Hello, is that card again?
Yes.
Unmistakable. Judging by its appearance, it's on the same cardstock, same size, unsigned, just like last time. I'm almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private. We checked out the card with Naoto. The card reads as follows. Dear Detective, your prized possessions are in my hand. Can you recover them? The game is afoot. The Phantom Thief.
Hmm.
Seems this is the work of the figure who snuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to Yakushiji so he can turn it in to the police's evidence. The Phantom Thief. How absurd. I haven't the time to waste on this. Running from a challenge.
Huh?
Running away. Naoto seems to have gotten angry. He broke into our estate and set me this challenge. Leaving this in the police's hands could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane name. That's why I don't like this. When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. But to ignore it Only makes me angry. Catching the other. Of course we will. You're the one who brought this to my attention. Work together on this. We have accepted the Phantom Thieves challenge with alcohol. Double damage the next magic attack. Now that it's been decided, let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of a hint here. Oh, and of course I only intend to investigate this case in our free time. I have something else I must do.
I'll see you again.
We only walked her part way home this time.
Oh, you're home.
Alright, now it's evening time. 26th, we can go outside and pull some fortune from the shrine. Quick and easy. Oh, mild again. This ship will become stronger soon. Alright, we're back. Yosuke called us. We declined his attempt to get us to help him. And now we're ready to proceed on. I cut through a long event to avoid any dramatic spoilers just in case you didn't play the game and you were just here to watch the Shirogane timeline. Now there was no school today, so we are free to do whatever we want. Don't bother looking for Naoto, you are not going to find her. We will just go into town, go to the shrine, draw some fortune, then go home, and then go back into town and draw some fortune again. Of course, you can always go with Naoto on a motorcycle ride. And I think that's what I'll do for you guys. We'll go on a motorcycle ride, and then after the motorcycle ride, I'll load the game, go back to this point, and draw a fortune then. Just so you can see what happens. How are you today? I must say, it's useful having a scooter. Now I can understand why people living in the area own cars. I just recently filled the tank in mine. How would you like to go for a ride, time permitting? Let's go to a hot spring. Hot springs? That sounds quite relaxing. We'd obviously bathe in separate springs, yes?
It's quite all right.
In that case, let's be off. My shoulders have been aching for some time. I heard a voice from the women's section. Goodbye, are you there? Can't believe it. I'm the only one on the side. I can completely relax. I was a little wary at first, but I'm glad I took you up on your offer. I'm getting sleepy. Feel like the time is right for an in-depth conversation with Naoto. What do we talk about? Now these two options have an effect on your persona. Two different effects on your personas. Memories allows you to get an old ability that you sealed away in the past, and the future allows you to get a new ability that you have yet to obtain. I'm a bit on the fence about... We spoke about the future, something changed inside of Naoto, and we got Bufudyne. Spent time until it got dark and then I went home. You know what? Come to think of it, I'm not going to load the game.
It's
We're just going to go with it because I already know that I'm ready to level up anyway. Oh, Naoto's coming to say hello.
good day.
Hey. Do you have any plans at the school? I'd like you to come with me. Yep.
Thank you.
Later. Naoto's thinking carefully as she stares at the 2 cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from Shiroku's store. When I talked with the owner, her description matched the one you gave. This phantom thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although, I do detect the faint lingering scent of citrus. A very weak cologne, perhaps.
Oh, Big Bro!
What's Nanako doing here? What are we doing, really? That card is blank. Are you writing a letter? No, we received this. This card holds a secret. Perhaps... What do you think, Naoto-chan?
Huh?
I'll give you a hint. It smells like citrus, like an orange or a lemon. It doesn't say anything, but it smells like an orange or a lemon? I know. It's invisible ink, right? Oh, snap. Leave it up to her to understand. We did that in our science class.
Huh?
Impossible. You used such a basic ruse? Your house is closer. Let's go test it out now. Thank you, Naoko-chan. You're a better detective than I.
Yay!
Parted with Nanako, who went to play with her friends, and we headed to my house. My house. As we toasted the card with the fire from the stove, burnt letters appeared. It really was invisible ink. The citrus used to staining the paper burned first, making it legible.
Damn.
A grown man employing such childish tricks. And the sentence here. The card reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. Eating letters with a red face. This is Riddle Mailbox a Goat. Eating letters with a red face. Yes.
I see.
Ah, indeed it is. You're good with riddles, I see. Naoto seems to be having fun. A mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. We're hot on the case. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Central Substance at the mailbox next to Daidara. Seems there was something hidden behind the mailbox. Says, Grandpa had this? Why did he keep it? What is it? Strange look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's a detective badge. It has no real function though. A petty challenge. And the prize was this stolen detective badge. I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motive. This is an important case to me, and yet, without you, Nanako-chan, I'd never cracked it. Rather, I wouldn't have bothered.
You have my gratitude.
Naoto is showing her unconcealed smile, a rare occurrence. Naoto can now cure severe ailments during battle. Normally I think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but I think I'll let this play out, and if possible, let's do it.
Yes.
Right.
I'll see you again.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
The fridge is full once again, so we're gonna make lunch for Naoto. I feel like that's I feel like that's a better option than risking the shrine random fortunes. Because sometimes you get a small blessing. Most of the time I get a small blessing. Alright, we got the ingredients to make California rolls. That's a sushi dish, I think. Sushi rolls, California rolls. We make the sushi rice first. What's the key when mixing vinegar with rice? Makes it full flavor. Sushi smells fantastic. Came out perfectly, looked delicious, tasted noble California roll bento. Bento meaning box lunch.
Senpai.
Don't care about you, Rise. Shut up. These events never change.
This is delightful.
Apparently that's Naoto's favorite. That was a little different than the last time. And our relationship is going to be closer soon. Hopefully, right after school. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we have all the time in the world. There's something I want you to see.
Yes.
Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. It was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live, which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Look reliable, because we look close, because I look close.
Huh?
What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't blurt out such ridiculous nonsense. What a fierce panic she has. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7, at the 3rd is the spot I chose. By the large 7 at the 3rd. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd. 7:30. Spot I chose. The fruit tree grows at 7:30. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. But the first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence, by the 7 at the 3rd. What do these numerical values mean? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. 7 o'clock, maybe. No, there's nothing peculiar about those particular positions. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. It's incomprehensible. 7 and 3rd? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search for the big tree at this river's banks. We searched the riverbank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree. And we found... I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch slightly large for a child's wrist. It's pretty advanced, you know? It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Senpai.
Now that I have people who say that to me, what right have I to complain? Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Oh. It seems I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? I wish I could have seen it.
I'll see you again.
Alright, I decided to come here to Okina and go to the movies with Naoto. The main feature is Roman Paid Holiday. It's a love story about the god Jove who takes a leave of absence from his duties and finds true love. Boom. Naoto.
Yes, this is Shirogane.
There's something the matter? Movies? I believe that my schedule permits me to take some time to relax. I hear the sounds of people in the background. Are you at the theater already?
I'll see you later.
Very sorry to keep you waiting. Huh?
Are we the only two here? But then that would be... Oh!
Let's go.
Nothing. Never mind. Let's watch the movie. Our hearts fluttered watching an elegantly spun love story unfolding in the city of Rome. And that allows our persona to level up.
That wasn't bad.
I don't really go to the theater much because I don't have anyone to go with. It's nice to watch a movie with company.
I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Don't hesitate to invite me out again in the future. Just in case you guys ever wanted to know what happened when you killed this guy, the freaking Reaper, this is what it's like.
All right!
3750 experience, 13 yen. And that's it. Oh, then you get, you know, an achievement. And you get Blade of Totsuka. Whatever that is. Let's find out what that is. It's an extremely powerful weapon. Look at that. Alright, as you can see, it's 11:07 on a Monday. A lot of stuff happened that I had to cut through to avoid major spoilers and story stuff. But now we're back talking to Naoto.
Senpai?
Uh-oh, she sounds sad. Oh, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. If you don't mind, I'm free today. Naoto's trying to make me feel better for what has happened.
Yes.
Inaba Central Shopping District. Spent time conversing with Naoko. Relationship's gonna become closer soon. Unfortunately, due to the way the game is lined out, there was no way to increase the relationship. There was just no option. We couldn't draw any fortunes, we couldn't do anything. That's very unfortunate. But for now, I'm gonna just go straight to the shrine and draw a fortune now that I can. And hopefully it carries over. Even if we are ready to level up, I'm hoping it carries over. I honestly don't know if it carries over or not. Oh, look who it is.
Good day.
Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Something I want you to see. She wants us to see something. Now seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I wanted to confirm the items I assume the Phantom Thief stole. But our secretary, Yakusuji-san, passed along a message saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakusuji. Cell phone. Well, there's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. The card reads as follows. Jury to not rest, or route for fable. -40, -4. The sentence as written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this -40, -4, on its own it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important. Subtract 40 and 4?
Huh?
Subtract 40. Aha! Subtract 40 from the sentence. Jury to not rest, or route for fable. From there you subtract 40 and 4. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase. It corresponds to the two numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part, and the ones in 4 from the second. What remains is Juna's table. Juna's table!
Let's go.
There was something taped to the underside of the table. I knew it was here. Nato produces a large ballpoint pen. This is another of the 7 detective tools I made. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. I thought I had lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. Neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. When this pen was still mine, I was just a child dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is it that compared to the time I spent utterly alone, I worry more now that I'm with you and the others? I feel that I'm undergoing a change. Don't be afraid. I see. I'm afraid, you say. I see. The need to change and the desire to remain the same, they're mixed together, and it scares me. That she would show this side to us must be a sign that she has opened her heart to us. Naoto can now endure a mortal blow during that. Senpai, have you ever felt like that before? I want to hear about you.
I'll see you again.
Now we're home, immediately going out to the shrine to pull some fortune. There are certain events that you can do at night to meet with your classmates, but it doesn't raise the social link. You just get an item when you hang out with them in the evening. Got a mild blessing. There she is.
Senpai.
Can you come with me after class today? Please spend the day? Yes.
Thank you.
To tell you the truth, I have received information about the Phantom Thief. I'll come pick you up later. We came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I have learned that in recent days, a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroku's store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. You seem happy.
Huh?
Is that what you think? Well, I'm not unhappy. It's just, I have complicated feelings on the matter. If my deductions are correct, there are two things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen, and if so, I'm quite certain that he is going to hide that one. Perhaps he is... Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go. Katsuhime Shrine. Well, well. You are. The man brandished a knife. Protect Naoto.
Senpai!
There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife. I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. I consider you a friend as well. So, please don't do these rash things any longer.
I apologize.
We've almost reached the end. Just a little more, and it will be over. For some reason, the thought is not a cheering one. I've never had a case like this before. Naoto Scroll has affected the persona. Heat Riser. Increases attack, defense, and hit evasion. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going home now. I have research to do. You needn't worry about the Phantom Thief case any longer. I'll explain later once everything calms down. Looks like she
I'll see
knows
you
who that
again.
guy was. Relationship will not become stronger yet. That's not good. That is not good.
Yeah.
There is no level up here, so it's just us hanging out. No especially important dialogue. Okay. Relationship will become stronger soon. Hopefully, it's not. No, it's definitely going to be raining. It is now 11:12. Naoto should be on the first floor. There, Shoye is.
Senpai?
He sounds sad again. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, Naoto was with the good dude. The man in black we met before is waiting.
I am Yakushiji, secretary of the Shirogane estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past. To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy.
That's me.
Please forgive me.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to. Had a place you'd be fond of. But underneath, rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Somewhere high.
You remembered.
Well, I just read it.
The highest place around here is... the hill. Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
Throwing things away?
That's right! Did I mention that before?
Yeah.
Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can. I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
There was something taped to the bottom of the trash can.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them. This childish game. He's selfish indeed. Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated, not to be condescended to. If I solve this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me. They would acknowledge me as the 5th in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed. That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world? It was my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay!" But my reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime. You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay. I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself. I finally think I can accept myself. That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective. One who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
Naoto can now take a mortal blow from me in battle.
I'm really glad I came to this town. It's where you and I live, and all the others too.
Here we go. This is the day. It's got to be Naoto. There she is. Hooray!
Senpai!
She seems happy. I know it's sudden. Can I see you after school today?
Thank you.
I'll come get you when class is over then.
It feels like such a long time ago that we were here chasing after the Phantom Thief. It was an unforgettable case, full of rewards. I enjoyed it. What about you?
It was exciting.
Yes, I thought so too. It was even more invigorating to solve it with you. So, I wanted to give you something today.
Oh,
I made this. Please accept it.
what is it? Detective. Oh, her detective badge.
I haven't crafted anything like this in some time. If I went back to the estate, I could have added a camera and transceiver.
Jeez.
Oh, but it flashes. I made myself one to match. Now you're my assistant, Senpai.
Want to be your partner.
Partner. That has a nice ring to it. We should open our own detective agency. The title of detective became a burden to me. I thought I had no other aspects apart from detective self. But you and the others gave me a reason to be as neither adult nor man. So, I was able to face myself as myself. Before the detective, before the child, before the woman. By spending time with you all, I changed day by day. It frightened me before, but now, with everyone, with you, I can proudly proclaim that I am myself. Nothing more, but nothing less.
Now it's a strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weakness has awakened her heart's true power. Naoto's persona has been reborn. Sukuna Hikona has transfigured into Yamato Takeru.
This potential was still dormant within me. I wasn't considering the things that I should have. The people who care about me, as well as my own self. When I'm with you, I feel fearless.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the friendship route with Naoto. Now let's see the last two levels on the romantic route with Naoto. Alright, it is 11:02 on a Wednesday, lunchtime. Naoto's approaching us. This is when you go from social level 5 to 6, and this is an important step in getting the relationship on a romantic level with Naoto. Naoto about a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live, which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you though? Because we looked close.
Huh?
What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't put out some ridiculous contents. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7, at the 3rd is the spot I chose. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card, but the second sentence... By the 7 at the 3rd, what do these numerical values mean? When the bank's closed, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. The numbers are important. The numbers themselves. 7 and the 3rd. Oh. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the bank is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at this river's banks. There was something buried by the tree we found. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch slightly large for a child's wrist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I've always loved this sort of thing ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born a male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to do with gusto. That's funny, isn't it? And here's where you choose I'm glad you're a girl if you want to be romantic with her later.
Huh?
You heard me. What are you saying? There's nothing good about it. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Now the next time I pop in, we'll be going from rank 7 to rank 8. Alright, we are now social link level 7. We're about to hit level 8, which is another prime opportunity to answer the questions correctly to get the romantic relationship with Naoto.
Thank you.
Tell you the truth, I have received information about the Phantom Thief. I'll come pick you up later. Shopping district. Came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I have learned that in recent days a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroku's store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. You seem happy.
Huh?
Is that what you think?
Well,
I'm not unhappy. It's just I have complicated feelings on the matter. If my deductions are correct, there are 2 things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is... Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go. You are. Uh-oh. The man brandished a knife. This is what you have to choose to be in a romantic relationship with Naoto. You must protect her.
Senpai!
There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. What? The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife, I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. But even so, what you did? What if the knife had been real? You would have been in grave danger. Ugh. You're always like that. Can't imagine becoming a woman only to have a man protect me. And yet, you always... We're already in a Alright, I may or may not be in a relationship with another girl. What should I do? Why? Because I love you.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
Wait a moment. I thought you just said something serious. Well... Now that you've said such a thing, I can't even look you in the eye. Lord Heatriser. Increases attack, defense, and hit evasion for 1 ally. I told Naoto my feelings, but Naoto has yet to reply. I'm going home. Oh, you needn't worry about the Phantom Thief anymore. Goodbye! She's off. I watched her ran off and went home by herself. Here we are, 11-12. From here on out, it's going to be a different scenario, because we have confessed our love to Naoto. Oh, this time. Don't mind, I'm free today. I was just trying to make us feel better. There's someone I would like you to meet. He wants us to meet someone.
Yes.
Could it be her butler? Yes. The man in black I met before is waiting here.
I am Yakushiji, secretary of the Shirogane estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past. To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to, at a place you'd be fond of, but underneath rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Somewhere high.
You remembered. The highest place around here is... the hill. Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
You hate throwing things away.
That's right! Did I mention that before? Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can. I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
Seems there was something taped on the bottom of the trash can.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them. This childish game. He's selfish indeed. Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated, not to be condescended to.
I calmed her down a little bit.
If I solved this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me. They would acknowledge me as the fifth in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed. That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world? It was my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay." But my reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime. You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay. I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself. I finally think I can accept myself. That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective. One who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
We can sense Naoto's strong will. Okay, that was the exact same as it was before.
When I'm with you, I become scared.
That's new.
Afraid that the instant I admit the truth, everything will spill out. But I need to say it. My true feelings. I love you. Anyway, that seems to be the truth. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I could die.
Here we go.
Senpai.
The last level up. Can you spend some time with me later today? Yep. Glad to hear that. Want to go to your room? Goodbye. Oh, here we go. What's up, girl? This is my room. Isn't it spiffy? He's looking around interested.
I see. So this is where you live. I can see furnishings here and there that don't match your tastes.
How do you... What?
These are temporary lodgings, of course. Judging by the position of your TV, you regularly watch the Midnight Channel from...
Isn't that interesting?
Well, of course. This is your room. Oh, well... Anyway, I'm sorry for intruding like this. I wanted to give you something. I made this. Please accept it.
Detective badge.
See, I haven't crafted anything like this in some time. If I went back to the estate, I could have added a camera and transceiver. Oh, but it flashes. I made myself one to match.
Nice.
Don't laugh, or say it's stupid or childish, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it.
The title of detective became a burden to me. I thought I had no other aspects apart from detective self. But you gave me a reason to be, as neither adult nor man. Senpai, being with you, I felt I was glad to be a detective. And do you find the pitch of my voice strange?
No. I like it higher.
I see. I'll try. How's this? It's rather embarrassing. But I never thought I'd get used to sounding like that. People change, I suppose. I think I'll grow to like myself.
What? Oh. Level up. Not the strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weaknesses have awakened her heart's true power. Naoto's persona has been reborn. Sukuna Hikona has transfigured into Yamato Takeru.
This potential was still dormant within me. I wasn't considering the things that I should have. The people who care about me, as well as my own self. The detective, the child, the woman, the me who existed before them. I am simply myself. I'm glad to have met you.
Dun, dun, dun. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Norn, the ultimate form of the Fortune Arcana. By mastering Fortune Social Link, you can now fuse Norn, the triple godhead of fate.
You're quite close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how to put it. The puzzle of my emotions has been solved already. But I love you.
Thank you for watching the video to the end. You may be wondering, why did I do this? Why did I make this particular video in the middle of the series? Because I had a feeling that I would consider Naoto best girl. And I do. I consider Naoto best girl. Obviously. How long did it take me to do this? Pretty much half of a day. It pretty much took half a day to create this, and that was with everything considered. Me running through the game 4 different times, because I made mistakes. Running through the game several times, putting the video through the editing software phase and double checking to make sure it was what I wanted it to be. And believe it or not, what I initially wanted to do was create a version where I talked and read the dialogue, like the one you saw, and then a version on the same video, but afterwards, where I don't say anything at all, and people can just watch it and insert their own voices, by reading it to themselves. But that is going to take way too long, and I won't be able to continue with the story and the game because I haven't finished playing the game yet. The game is not beaten yet. I stopped to do this, and now tomorrow I'm going to get into that. It is August 10th, 2020 right now. Oh, almost forgot. Click the top left of the video to go to the previous Persona series episode. Top right of the video to go to the next Persona series episode. Those two links are attributed to the playlist in the description below as well.